Imagine a world where your iPhone seamlessly pairs with a Galaxy Watch or Pixel Watch. No workarounds needed. Sounds like a tech utopia, right? Well, that future might be closer than you think. Recent discoveries in the iOS 26.1 beta code hint at a game-changing feature called notification forwarding, which could allow iPhones to send alerts to third-party smartwatches and accessories. But here's where it gets controversial. Apple, known for its walled garden approach, seems to be reluctantly opening its ecosystem, likely due to the EU's Digital Markets Act, DMA. And this is the part most people miss. While the DMA mandates these changes for EU users, Apple might just extend this interoperability globally, as it did with the USB-C port on the iPhone 15. Could this mark the beginning of a more open Apple, or is it just another strategic move to comply with regulations? Let's dive in. According to Macworld, the iOS 26.1 beta code reveals a new framework called Accessory Extension, which suggests improved pairing capabilities for non-Apple devices. While the feature isn't fully baked yet, it's a clear sign that Apple is working on bridging the gap between its ecosystem and third-party hardware. The notification forwarding feature, once enabled in settings, would allow users to send iPhone notifications to one accessory at a time, with one catch. It won't work with the Apple Watch. This raises the question, is Apple intentionally limiting its own devices to make room for competitors? Or is this a calculated move to avoid cannibalizing its own sales? The DMA has been a thorn in Apple's side, forcing the company to allow third-party app stores on iPhones last year, and now pushing for interoperability with features like notifications, AirPlay, AirDrop, and more. The deadline for iOS notifications and instant pairing is June 1, 2026, but hints in the iOS 26 code suggest some changes could arrive sooner. However, don't hold your breath for iOS 26.1. Apple likely needs more time to refine the framework. But here's the bigger question. Will this interoperability truly benefit users, or is it just a regulatory checkbox for Apple? While EU users are the primary target, history shows Apple sometimes applies EU-mandated changes globally. For instance, the USB-C port, initially required only in the EU, became standard on all iPhone 15 models worldwide. Could this be a precedent for broader interoperability? If these changes roll out, pairing a Pixel Watch or Galaxy Watch with an iPhone could become as simple as pairing an Apple Watch. No hacks required. But what does this mean for Apple's ecosystem? Will it dilute the brand's exclusivity, or will it attract new users by offering more flexibility? Weigh in below. Do you think Apple's move toward openness is a step forward or a forced compromise? Let's spark a debate.